Insellmilkom, sinjuri, nilqakom biex issegwu il-Culture News magħna illum fej sanatu ħarsa lejn il-kultura tal-Estonja. Hawnhekk qegħdin f'post għaw Malta fej qed naraw l-ikel mill-Estonja u anki ingredjenti Maltin imsajrin bit-tradizzjonijiet tagħhom. Fuq in-naħa ta' xellug tiegħi għandi l-Andres. Hello, Andres.
Hello, hello.
How long have you been in Malta?
Almost 11 years now.
11 years. U fuq in-naħa tal-lemin għandi l-Vesta li ġiet hawnhekk mill-Estonja u hija personalità fuq it-televiżjoni hemmhekk. Thank you very much, Vesta. Can I speak to you a bit about what you do on TV in Estonia?
I used to do a cooking part of Estonian national TV morning show, and alongside of that I have done 2 cookbooks and 2 more to go in the progress at the moment.
I don't think there are many Estonian people in Malta.
I don't think so either. Other than that, when we came 2 days ago, the plane was full of Estonians. They are all here at the moment.
So it means they're coming here on holiday.
I think so.
Tell me what you like about Malta.
I like the lazy culture and the lazy being around. Like there is a thing like Maltese time. Everything is 2 hours late. And I like food. I like, last time I was here, I had some rabbit. It was very good. I had some very excellent seafood. It was also very, very good. And I like the laid down attitude for the life. No, don't worry about things too much. I like that. And of course, as today I tried some very, very wonderful Maltese cheeses. It was absolutely wonderful. And also Maltese wine has been not my favorite, but I had enjoyed it for the last 3 years. Because last time I was here, we bought some with us, and we still had some bottles in our cellar in Estonia.
Are you surprised to find an Estonian community in Malta with Estonian food?
Community is much more bigger surprise, but restaurant is not, because there was a story a few years back in on our newspapers about this place, and it was after I was in Malta first time. Then I was, why we didn't see this place? But I think it's very brave start, and good luck for them.
Hot smoked salmon, which we smoke around 45 minutes in a smoker. It gets this nice sweet flavor from elder wood that we are using for smoking. We do with all our dishes. And it's a very nice and very traditional Estonian, as well in Sweden, as well in Finland. It's a really nice dish to try. Yes, baby back ribs, a full rack, smoked about anything between 6 and 7 hours. It depends how big they are. But in-house rubbed in the smoker. Pan-fried potatoes. The food is a lot like Estonian and Eastern European influenced. So it's not so much of all of it that I can say that all is that Estonian origin food. Like if you take soups, we have seljanka that is Russian origin, for example. We have borscht that is Ukrainian origin. So we sort of have like a mixture and variety of something that has been traditionally there for a very long time, and then we have this Estonian touch into it that we like grilling, we like smoking food. So even here, we have, let's say, pork ribs. We have pork belly. Belly, for example, is a local pork. Maltese sausage that we smoke and then we grill it. So it's again another twist. We smoke the chicken wings, which is a very American thing, with a hot sauce. So we try to make like a mix and...
So it's a bit like fusion, but the concept is from Estonia.
So yes, we still have, yeah, our roots are there. So yeah, a lot of smoking.
Tell me, what do you think Maltese people like about Estonian food?
I think most of all, most importantly, I think they are not so much used to smoking as such, so they find it interesting. They find it very different, and luckily I had a chance with my dear friends that when we created Malta Barbecue and Grilling Association, we managed to introduce more the smoking aspect to the food and what we everyday consume. So yeah, people now buy more grills and buy more smokers at their home. So when they have the free time to, they spend time with family, they make that extra effort to, smoke food, because smoking food takes time, which is sometimes very hard to find everyday life. But it's good because it gives another, another experience, another aspect to the food that you actually eat and consume.
Now that you've been here for 11 years, you know a lot of Maltese people, you know about Maltese culture. What do you think, in general, if you can generalize, Maltese people would like about coming to your country?
Well, I have direct experience with it because there are a lot of, even like from my family side, from Maltese family side, people are traveling to Estonia. It's nature, obviously, because it's a lot of greenery everywhere. It's quiet. It's a lot of forest, a lot of you can just go in the forest and pick up blueberries that you cannot do here unless you go to market.
You studied law and now you're running a restaurant. What made you switch?
Cooking has always been in my heart. I always like to cook at home. My grandmother was a very good cook. My mother is a very good cook. So it's like in my blood.
So it's like a passion for you. What would you recommend? Do you have a star dish?
Star dish, I mean, here at Smokehouse. Belly and ribs, come and take them. Chicken wings that we marinate ourselves here. We smoke them for about hour 15 minutes. And then we just tip them before serving quickly through the fire, so they get a bit of a crunchy layer. And it's served with a hot sauce that is very American. It's a very spicy sauce. We have Maltese sausage that comes here raw. We smoke them, similar to the chicken wings. We smoke them and then we serve them in this cast iron dish that goes on the grill oven that we have, which based on charcoal, so it's a very nice high flame. And it's served with a barbecue sauce, which is again is like a bit of this American thing to it. So Maltese sausage with American barbecue sauce, and served with a rye bread.
Thank you very much for coming to meet with us during your short trip. And what was your purpose of the trip?
Actually, I'm writing a story or a series of articles about food security, but food security in Estonia, because this food security is in nowadays very important topic because of strange happenings around in the world. But why I came to Malta is I'm comparing the food security in different European countries, and I chose this kind of countries which are similar to Estonia, like small countries. So I think that in Germany or in France, the food security is so they have so big inner market that everything is covered if there something very terrible happens. But I think they will survive. So I'm interested how small countries can survive in specific conditions, or how it's everything organized. Is for example, do Maltese food producers, do they produce enough food to cover to feed all the people in Malta? This is what I'm trying to find out here.
Tell me a bit about your background. I'd like to share with our audience something about your background. You're a filmmaker, you're also a journalist. Just something about your line of work.
Yeah, basically my first degree is actually in art teaching, and the second is in filmmaking. But last 10 years I have worked in governmental offices, offices, yes, as a communication manager. And at the moment I work as a freelance journalist, and also at the moment also what I'm studying to wine making in a little country school in Estonia.
I mean, you and your wife very much work as a team.
Yes, yeah, it is mostly, yeah. She's good editor because she's a philologist, and she always check if I write correctly.
Pan-fried baby potatoes. I love baby potatoes, the young potatoes, you know. So, and this is my my grandmother's thing, you know. She always liked to do so. It's like a bit of my heart as well. Over here we have pork belly. This is local pork. Again, rubbed with in-house rub, and this is smoked overnight. So anything between 12 and 13 hours. And over there's mashed potatoes that we do ourselves as well every single morning.
You live in Malta and you're from Estonia. Tell me a bit about your experience here.
My experience have been nearly 12 years now. Let's say it's 3 times I tried to escape. There is a limit for the island fever. And then I ended up again back here. It's actually a long and funny story, but I enjoy it. Mostly the weather, I think.
Is there something you would recommend for Maltese people watching us to visit if they go to Estonia?
Definitely, please go in during the summer period, because the rest of the time is too rough for you. You cannot manage. First, you don't have special clothes for that, and you are not used to the cold. But summer is amazing. We all miss our summers, and this is extremely green, 50 shades of green. And it's very, very beautiful, and lot of nature. Maybe some of you maybe even can start to feel some anxiety because there is forest.
Tell me also, is there a big Estonian community in Malta?
Not that much. Estonians are a very funny nation. We don't have to be together all the time like Mediterranean people. Everybody is alone, one is here, one is there. Then we find out 2 years ago, somebody moved here, we never met this person. Everybody is quite private, but I think 50 people, something like that.
So it's not too many really?
No, compared with Italian, let's say Balkan, no.
How did you adjust living in Malta? I mean, do you love our culture, our food?
Food is like this, that I have my own favorites, but in the end of the day, I'm still cooking the same food what my mom used to cook for me. And there is, obviously, when you get used to with the 12 years with the things. And but to live in here, because of the English language, I think this is the major reason why a lot of people coming here. It's easy to exactly.
What about having a restaurant that serves food from your own country, like we're saying?
Warm feeling. If I'm tired cooking at home, I'm coming here, bring me this, bring me that, do you have this? So it's comfortable sometimes not to cook at home and just to get this food what is in your blood. I believe that Maltese people who is living abroad, they feel in Australia, in US, also they are craving and they are waiting until to get one pastits. We have the same thing.
Thank you very much.
L-Estonja huwa wieħed mill-pajjiżi fil-grigal tal-Ewropa li jifforma l-istati Baltiċi flimkien mal-Latvja u l-Litwanja. Il-kapital tal-Estonja hija Tallinn. Dan il-pajjiż huwa mdawwar min-naħa tal-punent mill-Baħar Baltiku u jinstab ma' ġenb il-Finlandja, ir-Russja, il-Latvja u l-Litwanja. L-Estonja għandu sajf frisk u xitwa kiesħa. Il-foresti jikopru kważi nofs l-Estonja. Madwar 2/3 tan-nies huma Estonjani etniċi. Ħafna minnhom imħaltin man-nies tal-Finlandja. Il-lingwa tal-Estonja tixbaħ il-lingwa tal-Finlandja. Ir-Russi jiffurmaw aktar minn kwart tal-popolazzjoni tal-Estonja u l-pajjiż għandu gruppi żgħar ta' nies mill-Ukrajna u l-Belarus. L-industrija tal-proċessar tal-ikel tal-Estonja tiddependi fuq l-agrikoltura. Il-prodotti ewlenin huma patata u ħbub bħal xajr, qamħ, ħafur u segala. L-Estonja saret membru tal-Unjoni Ewropea fis-sena 2004.
Grazzi li segwejtu il-Culture News tal-lum, sinjuri. Xidrilkom dwar l-Estonja ibatu l-kummenti passoltu fuq il-numru li jider fuq l-screen. Jiena Lea Hogg għal Net TV u nixtieqilkom il-lejli tajjeb.
Fil-ġimgħat li ġejjin, issa nibdew niltaqgħu mal-membri tal-Lions Club imdina u nagħtu ħarsa lejn l-inizjattivi li jagħmlu hawn Malta.